Hi everybody, how are you doing? So it was my birthday the 21st and my lovely sister gifted me some yarn, which I will show you in a moment. And then for Christmas, she gave me this awesome hoodie. She wanted a picture. Well, here you go, Rhonda. I'm actually wearing it. Look at what is on the back. My girl, my strawberry shortcake. You might have recognized Rainbow Bright, then a strawberry shortcake, and then Gem, Truly Outrageous, and then Shira. I love it. It's cozy. Thank you, Rhonda. Thanks, Rhonda. So, the yarn. The yarn. This is the yarn she gave me. Well, first of all, this is the bag that it came in. She mailed it. And this is awesome. Happy freaking birthday. I am definitely keeping this bag. Because it's just like, it's a very, I don't know. It's funny. So, she gave me some yarn. Now, in my last video, I had said that Karen Big Cakes are my favorite yarn, which they are, and this is my second favorite. Upside down. These mandala. I just say mandala, but anyway, you guys have seen these yarns before. This one is Gnome. So pretty. This is also, like, this is a thinner yarn, in case you haven't just seen it. I don't know, it says it's a 100% acrylic, but we got Gnome. We got this one, which I'm not sure how to say. Shamira, Patata, whatever. But that one is gorgeous. And this one, look at that purple in the middle. That is so pretty. This one is called Warlock. And this one is the blues. This one, the Spirit. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. For now, they are going to go on my yarn shelf. We'll have to make room on my yarn shelf. They're going to go somewhere where I can see them because I love the colors. You know, they're pretty, and that's half the problem with having a lot of yarn is, you know, some of it's just so pretty you don't want to use it, but I will use these. Yeah. So I think I'll show you guys some of my yarn stash where I keep it and everything because it's everywhere in the living room. And right now it is the day after Christmas. It's the 26th and the living room is still a mess from Christmas morning. That's okay because I'm just keeping my Christmas stuff up until the end of January. I'm not even going to worry about cleaning the living room. Like usually I'm like kind of in a rush to have the kids put all their toys away and then get out the Christmas bins, get the tree down. Usually by the 28th of December, the tree is down. Sometimes the day after Christmas, the tree's down. But not this year. I'm just extending Christmas. I'm still waiting on my Christmas cards that I ordered of the girls. Like, we took a holiday photo. Those haven't came from Shutterfly yet, so I don't know. People might be getting some New Year's cards for me. It is what it is. Anyway, on to my yarn. So we are in my living room, and this is a shelf that's not supposed to be hanging on the wall, but I hung it on the wall just because we didn't have a lot of floor space. And I did kind of organize it a little bit. The bulkier yarns are on the bottom and rainbow acrylics, and then I've got my latte cakes, my Karen Big Cakes, and there's more latte yarn behind. There's a velvet yarn right there, the yellow. This little creature I found at the thrift store and I thought it was kind of hilariously freaky. So she's a Christmas decoration. It's supposed to have a tricycle with it. That's why it's in that pose, because I looked up online to see what exactly it was. But I like her just the same. My pinks are up there. It's all kinds of yarn, velvet and acrylic and Lion Pound yarn, I think. Pound of Love. And then on top is like the fancier yarns that I like to look at, but probably won't use anytime soon. I don't know, but we've got that shelf there. And guess whose calendar that is? One of those popcorn tins that I got this year. And I kind of felt bad because Brielle went to get some popcorn and she opened it. There's yarn in there. Those are mostly balls, like not full skeins of yarn or anything like that. Some of the green just fell out. I'll fix that in a minute. So I have yarn right there. This is a corner right here, like a literal corner. Yes, there is our like lamp. Anyway, I don't know what to do with these big-ish cones. Like I had gotten this one at the thrift store, and that one was the hat I tore out, and there's some crochet thread. I don't know what to do with in the bag. There's my cotton is in the bag. I want to make scrubby out of that. And random scrap balls are in there, all kinds of yarn. This baby, I think, has a project in there. I love Cinderella. And it's sparkly. Oh yes. This is Karen Simply Soft. And there are granny squares in there. Yeah. This bag, my strawberry shortcake bag that I've had for a really long time. More scrap balls and some kind of a pattern is in there. The bags of yarn are sitting on my Jada blankets that I have not yet finished all the appliques for. And then this was the Victorian stitch sampler from Jada and Stitches. And then I got more yarn balls shoved right there. And we have this dresser. And I think it is the third drawer. Yeah, it's the third drawer. It's full of heads. Full of yarn, and there's my table runner and buttons. Oh, there's my buttons. I wondered where I had those. So I've got, it won't open that great because of all my treasures, you know. So yeah, I got some limbs, some hands. So I got yarn in here. I don't even remember what I was making with this, but this is mandala. I don't know. This was thrift store yarn. This was gifted to me. Yeah. Oh, these I was making a long time ago. You know what this is? My grandma used to make these. It goes on. This does not look appropriate. That is one of those heads. Okay, anyway. This is, I don't like this head here. I'm gonna move that over there. Okay. Anyways, it's, you put it on the end of a broom and you can dust the corners with her hair. So I should use that actually. But it's in my drawer of wonderfulness, just random yarns, eyelash yarn. I don't even remember where I got that from. This is a granny square thing that I don't know. There's just so much to do in so little time. Oh, there's a random boot. This is some of that vintage crochet. There's more of the sachet. There's some thick stuff back there. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. Now I need to shut the drawer. Now I need to shut the drawer. Okay, they're down there. Yeah, so I have a drawer of heads in my living room. Whoops, sticking out there. I don't think there's any yarn in. Oh, well maybe there's a little bit. This is actually though, my grandma made this. This is like a doily for the dresser that I used to have when I was a kid, and that's all that's in there, just random books. Actually, crochet books are in here. In crochet magazines. Yep. Oh my goodness, you guys. Yeah. Random. Oh, there's some vintagey stuff. So, that away. I have stash right there. Then, inside of, this is like a ottoman seat thingy. I don't know. got it on clearance. More yarn. Like, this is packed. I went to go put some yarn away in here because I thought I had room. No, I don't have room. This is mostly, I think, acrylic yarn in here. Just tons in all colors. Some of it's wound in cakes. Some of it's not. Yeah. Oh, what's this? That is a very thin yarn. Anyway, now I gotta squish this back again. I don't know why I'm keeping that. I don't really need that. Okay, so we got yarn. Whoops. Lots of yarn in that. So, and then I have some yarn next to my Mr. Lumpy chair where I do a lot of crocheting. Well, under here we have some bags because I put these plastic bags in the stockings just to poof them out a little bit. And then when Santa came, we had to take the plastic bags out of the stockings. And I still haven't hung up the girls' stockings yet. Back up. Anyway, so that's why there are plastic bags down here. But let me see if I come around this way. Somebody got a giant coloring book. So I have yarn in this, which is just a random, I think it's supposed to be a shoe bag, but it was not used for that. It's used for yarn storage. And then I have this bin here that is full of yarn. Like full. And now I gotta squish it back down to shut it. That used to be a name tag I had on there when I taught preschool. But yeah, so there's all kinds of yarn in this nice tote. And also a pickle jar full of yarn scraps, like totally full, overflowing. I want to put those on the end of my scrap blankets. Hopefully that will get done. Over by my desk, this is my desk chair, which you can't really see because it's covered in shawls and bags. Okay, and a scarf that I made. And yeah, this is my jaded blanket that I have not been working on the squares, the patchwork squares, which I really do want to finish. That's probably why I have it hanging on. Whoops. That's why I have it hanging on my desk chair, so I can finish that. And there's another head down there. So, the shawl, the scarf, shawl, strawberry shortcake Christmas decoration. It's one of those like quilted placemats. We have another bag here with, this is mandala, but what is in here? Oh, Karen Simply Soft. I think this is the bag that I'm working on the Golden Girls with, maybe? I don't know. But there's yarn in that bag. There's yarn in this bag. There's like chunky yarn in this bag. And then I had another, oh, I moved that bag. I had another bag hanging here that had some velvet yarn in it. I think that's all of the yarn, and now I'm just looking at another skein of yarn that I have in my kitchen right here because it's to remind me to make this skirt thing to go underneath the shelf where this phone is right now because I just want to make it pretty. So I've got a lot of yarn and I am thankful for the yarn and I love getting new yarn. So I'm going to try to see what I can work through in 2021. If I need yarn, I'm going to buy it. I mean, I'm not going on a no yarn buy. What are those called? Ugh. You know what I mean. Nick, like the shelf that's on the wall in the living room. He's like, are you going to really use all of that yarn? And I said, yes, of course I am. Of course I am. I am. I'm going to use it. Because then if I use it, I'll have more room on the shelf to fill it up with the kind of yarn that I love. Hope you guys are doing well and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.